Hi, I'm Erin Rios with Kansas Cornstem, and today we're going to make some fun farm scenes and farm plants out of biodegradable packing peanuts. So what you should have received was just a bag of colorful peanuts, and like I said, these are biodegradable, so they hit any type of moisture, they're going to shrink up and go to nothing. So what you're wanting to do is get a piece of paper, or you don't necessarily have to have one, but it's kind of nice to be able to, if you're going to make a scene, have something to stick that on. So you can dump some of it out and you'll have all your colors out there, and you'll want to get a wet sponge, or I just have a damp paper towel here folded up. And really what you're wanting to do is just start making whatever you want to make. So you just take that packing peanut and you just lightly put it down on that paper towel and stick them together, and they hold together just great. So I'm gonna make a corn cob here, or a corn plant. So the green's gonna represent my plant. Just gonna put it together, and then my corn cob is my yellow. Put it on top or on the side, whichever works. What's really nice about these two is you can kind of pull them apart if you want, so then you have like two separate little pieces to make things smaller, or you can get scissors out and you can cut them if you want to make it easier. So then they cut like that, and you can cut them long ways. I've done that before oops, they are hard to hold on to, so be careful. And so cut them long ways if you want. But the nice thing about them is, like I said, the wetter you get them, the more they kind of shrink, and you can mold them too. So you could press them together like that, and press it on the side if you want of that plant. And so it's kind of pressed down at the bottom at that base. So you can do whatever you want with this and have a lot of fun with that, right? So then I got my corn plant done. Take it and just put it on that piece of paper, and then you can just keep going. So if I want to build a sun up here in the corner and make it so that looks like the sun's shining down the field, so easy to just put these on that paper towel and just make whatever you want. The one thing we did want to show you is you don't want to get them soaking wet, because if you have a cup of water and you put them in there, the longer they're in there, the longer they're going to absorb that water up, and they're going to shrink to nothing. Because if you pull that out, that thing is going to go down to that. And that's why these are so great, because they're biodegradable, and whenever water hits them, they're going to dissolve. So that's the really neat thing about these. So I'm going to work on my scene that I have here, but I do have some that we have finished, so I can show you what they look like. We had some kids play with them. You can make a 3D scene, make them stand up and everything. We got a cornfield here. Looks like we have some type of animal inside a fence, and a little bird up here that they squished down. So a road coming in. So we have that one. We have one where they just stuck them straight on a plate. A barn, sun, cornfield. So however you want to make it look. Like I said, you can just stick them straight down. You can stand them all up. Make whatever scene you want. This is the scene I'm kind of going for. So if you have any other questions, you can go to wegrowcorn.com.